Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. Today, we are going to be covering four hot NASDAQ stocks: IDEX, JAGX, Mara, and Riot. But before we get into that, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. Remember to smash that thumbs up button, hit the red subscribe button, the little notification bell to be notified when we go live with a new video. Remember to go to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where you get first look at stocks that we are going to be covering. For U.S. subscribers, after they enter their email, they can also sign up for SMS alerts. Sorry, it's not on our part, but it's our SMS provider, Trumpia. They only work with U.S. numbers. If you are outside the U.S., don't worry. You will still get all our email alerts. Sorry about that. And with that out of the way, let's get started here. So, the first week of 2021, we have to say, if this is the sign of things to come, traders, investors are going to make a lot of money. It was really, we like what we see. It's unfortunate what you saw, what happened in the Capitol, but the markets completely ignored that. They're focused on the incoming Biden administration, Democratic control of the Senate, the House of Representatives, and the White House. So the bet is that fiscal and monetary stimulus, the faucet is going to stay turned on, and that is going to benefit cryptocurrency, Bitcoin plays like Mara and Riot. And generally, guys, our focus is on penny stocks. We're trying to find penny stocks before they become classified like Mara and Riot, no longer penny stocks. Key is getting in early and trying to find the stocks that are going to become the next Mara and Riot. And two that have that potential, trading ideally right now, are IDEX and JAGX. And guys, we are position traders. We're investors. We're not looking to day trade. It just doesn't suit our personality. But for those of you that are interested in day trading, we got a link for the folks over at True Trading Group, Mike Edward and the team there. He's a former hedge fund trader. They really know what they're doing. So you can go and give them check out their live stream. And if it looks good for you guys, they also have a chat room that you can join. So give them a check them out and see what you think. Moving on, right now, certain stocks, particularly in the OTC, the last year's big runners like TSNP, ENZC. TSNP was the biggest runner last year, over 18,000% gains for subscribers. But this year, it just doesn't have the momentum. And, guys, you really got to go where the momentum is. There's, as we say, there's a bull market somewhere, and it's our job to find it, and it's your job to ride that wave. And markets move in cycles. Last year, for the first half of 2020, particularly after the March bottom, the NASDAQ was the place to be, much better than OTC. And you had a lot of the COVID runners like SRNE, INO, IBIO. They really caught a bid, and then by the summer, the momentum there sort of stalled, and the EV plays like NEO, Workhorse, Plug, they really kept going. But where the real action was, in particularly the last quarter of 2020, was OTC. And there was just no shortage of 10, 20, 30, 40 baggers. So it was a really hot time in OTC. This year, to kick off the year, OTC is looking a little bit harder. We're seeing NASDAQ running more than OTC. But that's why, guys, it's important to play both OTC and NASDAQ. I really hate when traders pigeonhole themselves and say, oh, I'm only an OTC trader, or I'm only a big board NASDAQ trader. You know, that's the wrong place to be. You want to be diversified, because certain times, certain markets just aren't working. I mean, markets are... I've been doing this over 25 years. I mean, a lot of times it'll just leave you scratching your heads. Right now, it is a fantastic market. It's a great time to make money, and guys, take advantage of it while you can, because we've been doing this a long time. It's going to get hard at some point. You're not going to see all these runners, but until then, we're going to keep alerting our subscribers. We've been researching all weekend. We've identified 2 or 3 that we really like, so going to be alerting our subscribers there this week. So make sure you are signed up at signup.insiderfinancial.com. We only alert our subscribers via email and SMS. We never post our alerts on social media, and then you will be doing articles for our regular readers a few weeks later, and then folks are asking, well, hey, what happened? Well, you didn't sign up. So you know, it's important for you to sign up, and that's where you get the hottest plays. So NASDAQ stock number 1 is IDEX, Ideanomics. The last time we wrote up IDEX, we sparked a rally from $1.54 to $4.75 back in November, which you can read here. This was on November 23rd. Then you look at the chart over here for IDEX, and you see November 23rd, and then this is when the move started. So, you know, guys, we have over 100,000 subscribers, so you know, when we go live with an article, it really catches a lot of coverage. So IDEX, this is one we've been bullish on. We've been pounding the table on. 2 months prior, I mean, we were back in September, and we came out with an article, you know, on IDEX, buy more or take the loss. And, you know, we told everyone that it was the time to, you know, stick with it. And it was trading at just 84 cents. So congrats to all who listened. Most importantly, I hope you didn't sell. And most importantly, I hope you bought more. And our you know, we laid it out, the argument for everyone, you know, and you know, there we'll include links, don't worry, on the in the description, so you can go and read what we said. But you know, we said that IDX is the most undervalued EV player on the planet, and you know, look, we've got a nice move here, but the market cap is still just 742 million. And we still think IDEX is the most undervalued EV player on the NASDAQ. You know, especially this is, you know, when you consider that Nikola still has a $7 billion market cap, and it's nothing more than a business plan. I mean, Trevor Milton, you know, he's eventually going to jail for fraud, and you know, the class action lawyers are going to get the any cash that's on the balance sheet. So, you know, if any of you are holding Nikola and you're watching this video, that is a must sell. That is the biggest piece of garbage trading on the NASDAQ right now. It's such a freaking joke. And, you know, then when you look at with IDEX, it's just ridiculous where its market cap is. And, you know, look, we lay out 10 reasons right here why to be bullish on IDX. And I'm going to go through them right now real quick. Number 1, they just acquired Wave. Wave is a provider of inductive charging solutions for medium and heavy-duty electric vehicles. It's a charging play. I mean, all these EVs, they're going to need a place to charge. You know, people are going to have to charge their vehicles. Wave already did. It did $7 million in revenues in 2020. What do you think it's going to do this year? This was a very smart acquisition by IDEX, by CEO Alf Poor and the board. Kudos, smart move. On IDEX, they also have a fintech side. They just acquired 100% of privately held Timios Holdings in an all-cash deal. Timios, they booked over $60 million in revenues as of October 2020. I mean, they did $8 million in October alone. This company is making all the right moves. Number 3, they acquired 24% of EV tractor company Soltrack. This gives them after additional third-party investment, they get a 22% stake. This positions IDEX very, very well in this space. Their MEG division, number 4, and its contracting entity have signed an agreement with Meiha Shujing. This is a JV between BYD and Didi for purchasing an initial 2,000 units of its BYD D1 model. And this is the first custom-built all-electric car specifically for ride-hailing with smart technology, safety, and comfort features for both drivers and passengers. Number 5, their MEG division, Mobile Energy Global, delivered a total of 151 vehicle units in November, all of which were units for the taxi ride-hailing business segment. The company had 205 units invoiced from July through November. I mean, this is a company, you can look at our history. Hindenburg came out with a report on it. I mean, this company is firing on all cylinders. The shorts are going to get squeezed in this one. Moving on, number 6, Ideanomics. They own 51% of Treelectric. This is a Malaysian-based EV manufacturer whose primary business is logistic vans, mopeds, and scooters. And we see as the China EV market matures, manufacturers are going to face supply issues, and this is where we think Treelectric is going to come in. Moving on, number 7, the company's Medici Motorworks division. They're set to unveil 6 new electric vehicles. And on the last article in November, there's some pictures of what they're planning. So these are going to be great vehicles, and once these finally get released, we think that's going to further gas the stock. Now let's look at the numbers. If you just take in the Timios and Wave acquisitions, momentum in MEG growth, but doesn't include Medici Motorworks and Treelectric or Soltrack, revenues on the low end should be $140 million. On the high end, as much as $200 million in 2021, this year. Guys, it is a $750 million market cap. This is a no-brainer. Moving on, 16% of the float is short. The shorts, they've bet 100 million that IDEX is going to drop. As we say, just like Elon Musk squeezed the shorts in Tesla, we expect CEO Alf Poor to do the same to IDEX shorts, and we can't wait. It's going to be a beautiful sight to see. Lastly, we see IDEX taking one or more of its EV divisions public via IPO or SPAC. This makes a lot of sense as there's 2 divisions, the electric vehicles and fintech, and at current levels, both divisions are tremendously undervalued. So IDEX is one that we think has a lot more room to run. NASDAQ stock number 2 is another big winner, JAGX, and this has been great because we finally got some vindication from our bullish call in September. As you can see here, we recommended in September. We said, is Jaguar health stock heading to $1? We said yes, but it took a while to happen. So seeing this explosion through $1, running all the way to almost $4.50, this is vindication, and we are thankful and grateful. We congratulate everyone that stuck with it. So what's driving it right now is that it announced the preclinical toxicology and safety study in dogs to support the development of Leclamar, the second-generation plant-based anti-secretory drug candidate of Napo Pharmaceuticals, which is Jaguar's wholly owned subsidiary. And most importantly is that, if you look at priority review vouchers granted by the FDA, they can be sold for prices ranging from 67 million to 350 million. Its current market cap is just 362 million. So this one has a lot more room to run. They're also in preliminary discussions with Swiss Growth Forum, a sponsor of a European SPAC, for its operational subsidiary to be established in Europe with an exclusive license to crofelemer and Mytesi for the indications of inflammatory diarrhea and HIV-related diarrhea. So this company's making moves. We really like what we're seeing, and we congratulate everyone that held. Next week should be an interesting week on JAGX. Lastly, these have just been 2 home runs, Mara and Riot. We're going to talk about them together for the exact same reason, Bitcoin. We said back in August that Mara was heading higher. Here it is, written August 5th, why Mara stock is heading higher. You go over here, you look at the chart. Look at where it was in August. Under $5. Stayed under 250 for a bit here, but finally we got the big move here. Congrats to everyone that again stayed long with Mara. And we said back then that there was still a lot more room to run, and we think that there's still more room in Mara to run. If you look at the last bull run of Mara, when Bitcoin ran to almost 20,000, it's now over 41,000. Mara stock hit $40 a share. And we laid out, back in August, the reasons to be bullish on Mara. This was a no-brainer with Bitcoin running. Back then in August, the current market cap was only 82 million. They had just raised 7 million in July. They didn't need to raise any more capital. Bitcoin, holders, we believe it's heading higher. When you had fiscal and monetary stimulus like it was, Fed printing money, it was only going to keep propelling Bitcoin higher. Riot and Mara, they're both NASDAQ plays. Robinhooders, Webull, they can't buy OTC stocks. So they had to buy, if they didn't feel comfortable owning Bitcoin, the next best bet was owning ancillary plays. Mara and Riot, they're both Bitcoin miners. These were no-brainers. The shorts are going to be forced to cover, and that's further driving the price higher. And, what we really like, just in Mara, 17% of the float is short, and in Riot, 21% of the float is short. So, look for these shorts that keep getting squeezed, and we think Mara and Riot are still going to head higher as Bitcoin, the Bitcoin bull looks, there looks to be no slowing the Bitcoin bull down. Bottom line, to sum it all up, these are 4 hot NASDAQ stocks right now. There's always opportunities in penny stocks. We're always looking for bull markets, and it's just great that we're seeing these types of numbers for our subscribers. So we've identified a few things that we're on the hunt for, that we're going to be posting this week for our subscribers. So make sure you're signed up for our alerts. Also, if you're looking, I know you can't trade OTC, but Webull is running a promotion with a referral link. You can get up to 4 free stocks. So hey, free stocks is always a good thing. All you need to do is deposit $100, get those 4 free stocks, and it's another account free commissions. So that's another option for you. Check out the folks at True Trading Group. They do live streams Monday through Thursday at 8:30 p.m. On Friday, they do it after the market closes, after the bell on Fridays. So, they're a great resource, and we recommend them because, look, guys, we're not day traders, and we're trying to provide the best resources for our subscribers. So check them out. Where we are weak, we're more than happy to recommend guys that like the True Trading Groups that know what they're doing when it comes to day trading and also options trading. So check them out, folks. Lastly, at the bottom, go ahead, comment if you own any of these stocks. If you got any stock you'd like us to cover, we always welcome comments. We work to respond to every comment, so please go ahead and do that. And we hope everyone has a great and profitable trading week. And we are excited by what we're seeing in so far to start 2021. And we hope the momentum continues and that this is a big year for everyone. So thank you, everyone, for watching. And we'll be coming live to you soon with another video. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.